Welcome back to Secrets of Buried Stories. For centuries, Paris has been celebrated as the city of light, a beacon of art, romance, and vibrant life. But beneath the cobblestone streets, hidden from the sun, lies another Paris, a silent, sprawling necropolis known as the Catacombs. It is a city of the dead, a subterranean empire whose walls are built from the bones of over 6 million souls. While a small, sanitized section is open for tourism, the true catacombs are a vast, forbidden labyrinth of ancient quarry tunnels stretching for hundreds of miles, a dark kingdom holding secrets that were never meant to be unearthed. The story of the catacombs begins in the late 18th century. Paris was facing a public health crisis. Its ancient cemeteries, located within the city center, were literally overflowing. Graves were shallow, bodies were poorly buried, and the stench of decay permeated the surrounding neighborhoods, contaminating water supplies and spreading disease. The situation was untenable. The city needed a solution, and it found one in the extensive network of limestone quarries that lay empty beneath its streets. Beginning in 1786, a monumental and macabre task was undertaken. For years, under the cover of night, wagons draped in black cloth would transport the remains from Paris's largest cemeteries, like the Cemetery of the Innocents, to the old quarries. Priests would chant and perform ceremonies as countless cartloads of bones, skulls, and femurs were emptied into the tunnels. It was a somber, necessary procession, transferring the city's dead from their crowded graves to a new, eternal resting place. Initially, the bones were simply piled haphazardly, but later, in the early 19th century, a more artistic and organized approach was taken. Skulls and long bones were arranged into intricate decorative walls and structures, creating the ghoulishly beautiful ossuaries we recognize today. Plaques with philosophical and religious quotes about death and mortality were installed, transforming the tunnels from a simple boneyard into a profound, contemplative space. A small section was eventually opened to the public, a controlled glimpse into this subterranean world. But the tourist section is less than a mile long. The true catacombs, the Carrières de Paris, are a different world entirely. They are a vast, uncharted network, mostly illegal to enter, known only to a select few urban explorers who call themselves Cataphiles. These adventurers slip through hidden entrances in sewers, cellars, and metro tunnels to navigate the pitch-black maze. They find more than just the official ossuaries. They find forgotten chambers, secret meeting spots, underground art galleries, and tunnels that stretch for miles, some partially flooded, some dangerously unstable. And it is here, in the forbidden zones, that the true legends of the catacombs reside. Stories abound of people who have ventured too deep and become lost, their lights failing, their maps useless in the disorienting, repetitive darkness. The most famous of these tales is that of Philibert Asper, a doorkeeper who, in 1793, supposedly entered the catacombs through a staircase in his hospital cellar seeking an old stash of liquor. He became lost, and his body was not found until 11 years later, identified only by the set of keys he still carried. His tomb now lies within the catacombs, a permanent warning to all who enter. In the modern era, the most chilling piece of found footage to emerge from the catacombs has fueled countless nightmares. The footage, supposedly discovered on a camera found deep within the forbidden tunnels in the early 2000s, shows an anonymous explorer navigating the bone-lined passages. At first, the exploration is normal, but his breathing becomes increasingly panicked. He begins to run, the camera shaking wildly, capturing fleeting, terrifying glimpses of the endless tunnels of bone. The sound is of pure, unadulterated terror. He drops the camera, and it continues to film, pointing at the dark tunnel ceiling as the sound of his running footsteps fades into the distance, leaving only the oppressive silence of the deep. He was never identified, and his fate remains a terrifying, buried secret of the catacombs. What could have caused such terror? Was it simply the psychological toll of being lost in a place so profoundly connected to death, where every wall is a reminder of mortality? Claustrophobia and disorientation can easily lead to panic. Or did he encounter something else in the darkness? Cataphiles speak of strange phenomena in the deepest sections. They report hearing whispers when no one else is there, seeing fleeting shadows that their headlamps can't quite catch, and feeling an overwhelming sense of being watched by the millions of silent, empty eye sockets that line the walls. Some speak of a force or presence in the tunnels, something ancient and territorial that doesn't appreciate the intrusion of the living. Are these just tricks of the mind in a sensory-deprived environment? Or is the sheer psychic weight of 6 million souls concentrated in one place enough to leave a permanent, haunting echo? The buried secret of the Paris Catacombs may not be a single, discoverable thing, but the very nature of the place itself. It is a monument to a city's solution to a practical problem, but it has become something more. It is a place where history, mortality, and the human psyche meet in absolute darkness. It challenges our modern sensibilities, reminding us that just beneath the surface of our bright, orderly world lies a vast, chaotic kingdom of the dead. Those who dare to explore its forbidden depths are not just navigating tunnels, they are navigating a landscape of human history and fear. And for some, like the man in the found footage, the price of unearthing its secrets may be becoming a part of them forever.